Sorry, but I'm the only pup in this amusement park. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Pokken Tournament. Today we are continuing the Ferrum League, Pokken single-player story mode, but if you missed anything so far, like last episode where we witnessed the horror that is Chandelure, there's a playlist at the top of the description. Our new Poké partner for this episode, based on popular demand in the comments, is the Power Pup with an awesome aura, Lucario. If you've got a Pokemon that you'd like to see next, please let me know in the comments. Lucario is pretty good, regardless of whether you want to zone with aura projectiles or just go in for some close combat. A move he ironically doesn't actually know, but doesn't really matter when you have an extremely powerful Mega Form and also a Laser Bone. So let's begin. We're going up against Malena with her Machamp. We got the Machamp brothers up ahead, known for grappling. We'll have to be careful about getting too close, but we should be fine. So many projectiles on Lucario, and right off the bat, you can see I'm wearing my new Santa hat from last time. That wasn't what I was going to say, but I just remembered the only article of clothing we've unlocked so far. We're going to Diggersby Land with that giant inflatable Pikachu that actually exists in real life, where you enter into it in a very unfortunate spot, but they kept that in the game. It's very accurate to real life. So the first thing with Lucario, if you hold back and Y in field mode, he has an amazing projectile that you can use. It's a projectile kind of like a counter. It's just all in one, a great thing. You can use A to shoot out Aura Spheres. You can even charge him up and Hadouken. There we go. And later he also has another move that we can use that's pretty much a Kamehameha as well. He's got a lot of moves inspired by Street Fighter and Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But yeah, back and Y is probably his best move in field mode because you can just knock people right into duel mode. If you hold back and A, you can charge up a Force Palm. Not too strong, but if you can kind of catch people at the right time, you can use it on them. Ooh, Machamp countering me. He's got a dive kick if you jump and hit X. Up and A is Extreme Speed. Over and A is Bone Rush. There we go. That's that Laser Bone. And it just disappears. It's really cool how he just like makes it pop out of nowhere and it fades off as soon as he doesn't need it anymore. And so he's got a few different Poké moves, like I was showing there, like Aura Spear and stuff. You can even shoot it in the air, but a lot of them actually change when you're in your Mega Form, so we might want to do that here when we get a second. There we go. Burst time. Let's use Eevee as well to power up. Now Lucario is very quick at charging up his burst and is great in his Mega Form and gains some extra moves. Like you saw, there was another hit to Extreme Speed there. I can rush in for more Bone Rush combos, and Aura Sphere charges all the way into Kamehameha. Look, Machamp was able to block that, but still works pretty well. There we are. I didn't get to show you guys his little burst finisher, but we'll do that in the next fight. There we go. Good job, little pup. You did well, yelling at us. So you see, Lucario is kind of like a balanced fighter. He'd be like the equivalent of maybe Ryu or, you know, one of those more all-around characters. But he's probably one of the easiest to get your burst mode, and it charges up very quickly, including if you hold up during duel phase. I mentioned that there's different abilities that all the Pokemon have in their high stances and sometimes their low stances. Lucario, if you hold up in duel mode, you will gradually fill your synergy gauge much faster than you would normally. He shares this with Pikachu, Mewtwo, and Shadow Mewtwo, and it's pretty good. It helps him get into that Mega Form, which I mentioned is extremely powerful. You guys saw, I tore that Machamp up. Oh, we're balancing on our bone. Just so cool. All right. So yeah, he can just kind of shoot out little aura projectiles if you just tap Y when you're in this mode, and you can jump and do little kicks. He's got a pretty good range of projectiles. You can sideswipe. That one's really good for transitioning. But yeah, charging up some of these aura spheres, jumping up, doing some dive kicks to get in, and going for some grabs. We just have to be careful against a Machamp like that. You can charge up your Force Palm. There we go. I wanted to get that. That's kind of hard to land. It doesn't seem like it's as useful as some of the other moves. Let's call in some support here. Now, all the different stages, I don't think I mentioned this, the different stages have different layouts in how they, how big the arena is, but also they have their nice little Force Palm tap to finish them. They also have different setups for when they'll leave those little energy, the little synergy capsules. Let's grab our Lapras. I don't think we've even shown her yet, and we're about to hit our burst mode here. So let's send out Lapras. Maybe she'll hit us over the top there. Look out! Just knocking him, and then she goes off onto the minecart trail. I thought she was gonna go all the way into the lava. I was like, look out, Lapras. All right, here we go. Synergy time. Extreme speed. We can hit him. We get the 2 combo from being in this form, and then I'll do the Bone Rush because Bone Rush has some extra hits as well. If we can, there we go. Get him with it, and then let's finish with Aura Blast. Here he goes. And you wouldn't think he'd have any aura left after that, but we're gonna hit him with a Kamehameha, or no, just a bunch of energy there. All right, that's all she wrote for the Machamp twins. He's like, yeah, we did it. his little dreads, or I guess it kind of looks like the headband that you'll see a lot of martial artists wear. You know, the cliche kind of Ryu-esque headband tied in the back. There we go. Now skills. I mentioned before, actually didn't realize, but they do affect your online play, so you do want to level up. They're kind of like small increases to these different subsets, but they are useful if you are going to play against people, and I recommend Synergy for Lucario, because as you saw, the faster we build up that Synergy meter, the faster we can become Mega Lucario, and just kind of whoop any Pokemon in the way. Alright, we're going against Miyako. Suicune. We have, I don't think we've fought Suicune yet, and that's another popular choice. I noticed Gengar, Suicune, and Gardevoir, Lucario, and Chandelure. Those were some of the ones that were top picks at first. People are not as excited to see Pikachu and Charizard. Those are old Pokemon. No, Charizard and Pikachu are really cool. We did show those off in the first episode, though. So, but yeah, look at that glare, the pressure of a legendary. I'm not sure if Suicune has pressure, but a lot of the legendaries do. Okay. Not in this game, at least. Suicune's high stance is kind of cool. It removes debuffs 3 times faster than normal, so you can heal pretty easily. And I know Suicune has a lot of range with different ice beams and stuff like that, so we'll have to be careful. There we go, Force Palm, and try to use my little, there we go. That one just, it's so good, back and Y. Like I was telling you guys, you can just kind of use that and get in there. Ooh, nice counter there. I'll counter right back as Suicune stares at me. And we'll maybe finish up with a throw. Oh, almost. We can dive in. Maybe I'll just rush and get a bone rush to finish. There we go. Give that dog a bone. Well, it's a cat, I think. The legendary beast, that's always like a point of argument for a lot of fans of Pokemon. I think they're supposed to be cats, though. And Suicune's kind of almost cheetah-like. There's Entei is like a lion a little bit, and Raikou, I think, is a tiger. But a lot of people like to think of them as dogs. Ooh, let's be careful now. Try to get in there. Up in X is a really good little slam, especially if someone's guarding a lot. Then you can kind of transition. Remember, if you do get an X combo going, especially in field mode, you can charge up the hits from some of these moves and break through their guard if you find someone being guard happy. All right, let's finish up with a nice little Hoenn in attack. There we go. He's also one of the quickest, it seems, when you tap X in field mode to get your homing attack. You know, jumping right in there. He's very quick with that. All right, and there goes Suicune. Getting kind of average scores here. It's always weird in fighting games. Like, it's hard to tell whether you're doing good or not, because sometimes the little bonuses they award you score-wise feel arbitrary. Oh, we're going up against Carrie and her Lucario. Now you get to see what happens when you have a mirror match in Pokken. One of the Pokemon will change colors. Sometimes, I think there's a few that are shiny, but a lot of them are very strange. This is the Lucario I should have to match my Santa hat. We're going up against the red Lucario. Here he comes. Let's grab Fennekin and take him down. He's gonna have a little band too. A lot of the Pokemon have little armbands and different stuff with the Pokken colors, and I think his is like, yeah, it's on his leg there. All right, let's get in and try to get him while he's just, yeah. At this point, since we are in the earlier ranks, the Pokemon are not going to be quite as tough. But we're going to start to hopefully develop some skills to help us when we do get into the higher ranks, and then it's going to be a little tougher to fight without any of these skill points. Let's get in there and, oop, look out! Get out of here, buddy. Bone Rush. I need to show you guys his high stance, though. I don't typically push up or down usually if I'm going to not be using a move with it to combo, but you can hold it when you're in dual mode and get those effects. A few different Pokemon, not Lucario, but some of the others have a low stance bonus. So here's his high stance. You can see, charging up my synergy meter, which is already full, so I don't really need to do that. All right, there you go, buddy. I'm gonna Bone Rush ya, jump in there, and try to get a nice extreme speed combo. And if we're close enough, there we go. Maybe hold a hit, and maybe we can transition into his finisher. Here we go. This should be enough. You're done. Sorry, but I'm the only pup in this amusement park. Oh, left with one. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, he had 1 HP left. Sometimes you'll get them left like right on the edge, and they'll try to recover. Some of the, just like in a lot of fighting games, you can get some of your life back if you guard and, you know, stall a little bit after you've been hit. But going into your Mega form, at least with Lucario, I know when you enter Burst mode and become Mega Lucario, you get all that HP back if you haven't lost it already. So it's good to try to level up that synergy. Use maybe support Pokemon, like I know Cresselia is one we'll get later, that helps build up your synergy gauge much faster. Just stuff like that. It seems like there's so many support Pokemon in the game, but some of them are very focused on a certain battler. Like I think I mentioned before with Chandelure, that overheat attack, because it debuffs, you want to have Espeon to help out with that, or at least I found some success with it. We're going up against Weavile here. Dog versus a cat weasel thing. I just assumed Weavile, you know, was a weasel, but then it's got a lot of traits in common with a cat. Also, it's got the Egyptian thing going on. You gotta be careful because Weavile's pretty quick, but it should be okay if it stares at us. Weavile has, if you're in high stance with Weavile, you restore your guard faster, so you don't have to worry about that as much. Bone Rush in, maybe get an extreme speed. Gotta be careful. Extreme speed is a good way to knock him up into the air and get a good combo going. There we go. And charge him up. Get in there, and hopefully we can blast him back. There we go. That little pulse wave is so good. All right. I think it does kind of protect you from stuff too, so it's a little safer to throw out than just spamming projectiles at the start. But it does work to, you know, throw some of this stuff out, like this side, holding to the side and doing Y is a pretty good way to get them as well. They'd love to jump over me. Let's do some extreme speed to force palm. Nope, too far away. That's okay. We'll get you. She's fighting back. Oh no. Varley. Varley means business now. Send in Lapras and Mega Evolve. As you can see, it seems like he builds up his meter, his burst or synergy gauge, much faster than certain Pokemon like Chandelure. But Chandelure has the the advantage of having some other nice things like a lot of status debuffs. There we go. Don't get to see Weavile's burst form yet. No Mega Weavile in the game, but still pretty cool to see. Weavile's one that I think I could probably get into as well because I like a lot of the speedy fighters, and I think we did okay with Pikachu Libre a while back too. The first episode we played a little bit. I think a speed fighter could be fun. Lucario, you know, falls into that standard category with Pikachu and Blaziken and stuff. All right, that's it. We did it. Okay, that went by faster than I thought, and we've ranked up to rank 9. So we're almost ready for our first tournament here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to leave a like, I definitely appreciate it. And we can finish up by going back to the title menu here. And let's just get some rewards. Maybe I can get something more trendy and a lot cooler than a Santa hat to put on. We got Braixen's Buddy, the little tag there. Some of these is just, you know, random things you'll get. We got a star face paint. Not going to use that, but that's all right. What else do we got here? Oh, Gardevoir's good friend. We got ones for Pokemon, ooh, that I don't actually use. Oh, no. I knocked my gamepad onto my keyboard. That's not going to stop me. I'm an amiibo fiend. We're getting more rewards. Go, go, go. A fluffy muffler. This is not for a car. It's for your neck. And last but not least, Suicune's sidekick. Nothing good clothes-wise, but maybe we'll be Santa with a scarf. Who knows? I'll see you guys next time, though, for more Pokken. Goodbye.